Hello and welcome to another video of Archons Only, where we try to beat Genshin Impact using only Archon characters. So we finished the last video actually getting finally the Dragon's Bane to get some EM into Raiden Shogun and try to build her as EM, and now we're finally able to upgrade the weapon to level 90, meaning that it's completely maxed out. I wish we have more refinements, but unfortunately that's something that we cannot get. I don't know if it's going to make us stronger or not, but I think the EM that the weapon provides is going to be great for Raiden Shogun, especially if we want to build her as a Hyper Bloom character. So that's something we have to have in mind and see if we can actually increase our DPS potential when we try to use Raiden Shogun with Nahida and maybe with Furina in the Spiral Abyss. So in the other attempt to actually continue the story quest, we are able to go to the chasm, and I didn't know that you can teleport yourself without even having to complete the chasm quest. And this was a surprise. I guess it's something that they add, so it makes easier for people to try to complete the Archon quest without doing other quests. Well, I don't know if this is considered an Archon quest. I think it's like the Dance Leaf quest, so I don't know how do they count. But this makes everything easier because actually you can now teleport to the chasm without having to do the whole quest. I don't know if the rest of the things are actually available or not. If you are, for example, able to start the well, I don't think so. Like the one that you need to collect the different, I think Lumi stones and to try to upgrade that to actually unlock different things in the chasm. I think that's going to be able to be done without starting the story quest. But again, as I said before, I think I'm waiting to get Zhongli to actually try to get or start doing the chasm, because if not, it would be impossible to destroy the rocks that we need to do. The other option actually would be to get a Claymore character, and I really have high hopes that the next Pyro Archon is going to be a Claymore character. First, because we don't have any Claymore Archon, and second, because I'd love to have a main DPS Claymore character, Pyro Archon. Although the Claymore Pyro characters that we have as Diluc and they are not the best ones, I have to say. Maybe Diluc was the best ones in the beginning, but I don't think they hold the whole DPS potential until this point. Maybe new mechanics are going to be added in the new region, so maybe we need to wait to see how overpowered or not the Pyro Archon is going to be. But I'm really hoping to see something crazy coming with them. I really like to have a main DPS Pyro Claymore user. So who knows? Maybe we don't get Zhongli because it's not going to rerun, and we end up having first the Pyro Archon, then the Geo Archon is the second one to show in the whole game. So we will see what happens, but for the moment, I'm trying to collect as many primogems as possible because I know that there are going to be more reruns on different Archons, especially after or with the beginning of Natlan. I think it's speculated that the first one's going to be Zhongli at 0.0, then 0.1 will be Venti. Let me think. 0.2 I think is the Pyro Archon. 0.3 would be, I think, Raiden Shogun, 0.4 Nahida, and so on. So we will actually see. Maybe Furina will be 0.6, 0.5, who knows. So that will be something that, if that's the rooster, it's going to be, we are going to need so many primogems basically. Especially because we will have Zhongli, and then we will have the Pyro Archon. I think her name is Murata. So that would be fun to actually try to get primogems and try to wish for different characters. That would be kind of like a fun thing to do these days. But we will see what happens. It is only speculations, like nothing is confirmed. I don't know when the next update video is going to be. I'm really keen to see what do they have in the last Fontaine patch. I hope there is an Archon. I hope there is, if not, a Fatui character that we can pull for. So we can have some fun with the different accounts that we have, but at least this is basically our main goal. So as you can see here, we're able to actually start to finish this 10 sleeve quest. So it means that we can actually claim at some point our extra wish, and that's the whole point for this, and try to continue with other quests. So something that's really bothering me at some point is that I would need to do the Dendro Archon quest, and I don't really want to do it because it takes forever. So I don't know when I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm going to show any of that part in here, because basically it's basically boring, but something I should start doing at some point, especially if we want to continue to Fontaine, for example. As I said before, this is basically our attempt to starting to go into Sumeru. I think we finished Inazuma Archon quest. So the one that we need to go now is Sumeru, and then we need to do Fontaine, which is insane. And then we will have to do Natlan. So that's going to take a long time until we finish them. But I really don't want to do Nahida's one, because I think it takes like 12 hours or something like that, and I don't have that time to do it. Maybe I should do it like over a weekend or over a holiday or something like that. Because if not, it's going to be crazy. But let me know which Archon quest or Archon story do you like the most. Until now, none of them was kind of like interesting to me. Maybe, I don't know, basically. I think Nahida's one is kind of like the one of the coolest ones, because she was trapped, and this whole idea of she being like the reincarnation, all different things that they overthrown her. So maybe that would be the one. They say that Furina Archon quest is really good, so maybe that would be the one I would like the most. I haven't done it yet, as you can tell. I haven't reached Fontaine story quest, but I think it would be really interesting to do it, because a lot of people is telling me that Furina is actually not an Archon, and that we should not play her because it's not an Archon. So we will see. Maybe after that I get convinced that Furina is not an Archon, and maybe after that I should not play her. I don't know, we will see. Some people also told me like, oh, then you should play with Nubilet, and I would love to play with Nubilet. He's so overpowered, but I don't know if he is the actual Archon, so that's something to discuss. But I think I want to wait until I reach the story, I try to go through it, and maybe formulate a decision about it and see what's going on. But I would really like to know what you think about this in the comments, and also to tell me which is your favorite Archon quest story. And what do you think the Archon quest story of Natlan is going to be? I know this is something to do, or the name of it is like something with resurrection. So I know it means like they're going to resurrect an Archon, if they're going to resurrect another character, what's going to happen there. But it will be really interesting to try to see at least that the MiHoYo or Genshin Impact try to give us some more information about Natlan. I think that's something that we really need right now to get hyped about the region, because I think the morale right now is kind of like low. So we will see. Now everything's more like a rerun, and I know they introduce a new character that is like a Dendro character, but I don't think it's going to be that crazy or that interesting. Well, it's not an Archon, or it's not Fatui, so I don't think it's going to be good for me. Oh no, I forgot the chest. Should I go back and get it? Can I do that? Oh, that's so bad. Although probably the chest it's not going to have anything crazy, but it's really bad that I actually forgot the chest, and I'm seeing it. If I didn't pay attention to that, I would not be pissed, but now that I know, it's another problem. This really feels like a maze. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I have no idea what I should do. I actually following these kind of things. Oh, maybe I should use Furina to actually climb this. Can I die? Okay, I can jump here. Can I use venti skill? Oh, I fell again. I think we're missing one of the different stones. Okay, we were able to jump. Oh, that was the whole idea. We need to use the grappling hook basically to get into there. Okay. I'm not being the smartest in here. My god. Do we need to do everything again? I might be able to go back and get the chest, because we're in the main rune again, so maybe that means that we can actually do it. Okay, there's a chest over there. Now I wonder how many chests do I miss in these domains? It would be interesting to actually try to see the recordings and see if I spot anything that I missed. I think there was one that someone in the comments mentioned that I missed when I was doing, I think, something in Liyue with one of the defeating the ruin guards and you get a lot of chests. And I was saying, oh, I got a lot of chests, and then someone pointed out that I actually missed one. So it was kind of like disappointing. Oh, this is the beginning. So I'm going back to the beginning of the domain. So yeah, maybe I'm making this longer than it should be. Maybe this is supposed to be easier, and I'm making it more complicated because I don't know where to go, and I don't understand these kind of like domains. In the beginning, the first time I did it in my old account, I actually didn't know that you need these stones to actually open the door. So I was kind of like stuck for a really, really long time. I think I restarted the domain because I didn't know what to do. Let's see if it's going through here. Yes. Okay, we are able to get the chest. That's a good thing. Maybe now we can do as intended. Maybe. So we need to remember that we have the groupling thing that you can actually grab to move. Instead of like swimming and using venti skill. Although it would be fun to actually walk with furina on the water and see if we can actually climb it. I think this is the fun part because like these domains or all the domains are not designed with other like abilities or different things that actually happen later. So I think that's kind of like a fun to try to do things that they were not even thought on the moment where they did these kind of challenges. So it's kind of like great to actually see it on place. Oh, I'm missing one. Oh, it's over there. Great. Okay, we can finally finish this part of this domain. It actually took forever. I hope we collected all the chests. I don't think I'm going back into here. Leave me in the comments if actually I forgot one or two or more, and where it is, so I can actually go back. I don't know if actually I can go back into this quest after it's completed. Why we're in a house now in Inazuma? And I think this is another moment where I had to restart my whole game in my main account, because actually I didn't realize that you actually need to make this sign or these stones to align. As you can see, like it's not really easy. It's like, at least for me, it's kind of hard to make it together. It's not activating anything. So I thought like, okay, maybe I'm missing something and that's something I cannot do. So yeah, that was mainly my biggest problem. As you can see, it's happening here too. Like I'm trying to find out where I'm supposed to look to actually activate it. Is this what I'm supposed to do? Should I take a photo? See, I'm missing something. This confused me a lot. Okay, the door is not open. And there's nothing else to do in here, so it's probably going to be this. I'm 100% sure that I need to connect that, but I don't know why it's not triggering. I'm not sitting, like, I'm not, like, standing in the right place. I really don't understand. Should I keep trying? I think actually in my main account I restarted here because I didn't know what to do. I was not able to advance for a really, really long time. It should not be that hard. Oh, there's something there indicating where I should stand? Oh, that was so simple. Okay. I wish there was something more clear to actually show where you need to stand. Yeah, that sucks. It took a lot of time. This domain is taking a lot of time. Maybe if I actually do the things that are supposed to be, this domain should be easier and faster. But yeah, it seems like I cannot do a simple domain these days. It's been a really long time since we did any part of the Archon quest. And I think this is not even the Archon quest. This is just like the introduction to Sumeru, the introduction to Colei and Tignari, and the whole thing about the dreams and blah blah blah. So it's actually not something that it's interesting for us, or something that has to do with Nahida story quest. I think it has more to do with more introducing how the inazuma system works, the school, the different things, the academia, etc., etc. Now into defeat this herald is a hydro again. Why they have a lot of them of hydro? I think we're going to be able to do it. We have Dendro now, so that's going to be fun for us to try to defeat the shield. So we can do cores and we can do electro reaction. So I think that might be fun actually to do. Oh, it's not working. So then there's not working. What about Electro? Electro is not working either. It's just like a timing thing. Oh yeah, it's a timing thing. Okay. It was weird that the whole shield was staying for a really long time. See, this domain is really confusing. It's really confusing. I don't know if it's playing tricks on us. It's trying to show us that we're weak or something's not working in our head. I don't know, but maybe I'm too tired. Maybe it's too late in the day. Who knows? Maybe I should take a break from videos. Actually, I have a trip planned. And it's a work trip. And actually, I don't think I would be able to record or even play or even edit videos at that point. So I might have problems with that, and there might be some videos that are not going to be there, so bear with me. It's going to be like a small hiatus, but I will try to pre-record things like I did before, but I don't know if it's going to be possible in here, so we will see. Oh, this is great. So in this challenge you can actually use Archons, and sadly our Archons are better builds than the one that they give you. So finally we can use a challenge where we can actually use Archon characters. It's going to be so much fun. Because in these ones they loan you characters, so I wonder what happens in the next ones. Are they going to have any Archon character? Or is this the only challenge that we're going to be able to do? That would be so bad. And I hope we don't need to complete some specific goals. It seems that the camera is actually going to damage them or something like that. I don't know how that works. Maybe I should read. I never read these kind of like challenges. I kind of like learn them on the way. And if I fail them, then I read. Okay, so that's the camera. What's happening there? Oh, there it is. So there is something there. A glowing orb. What do I need to do with the glowing orb? So if I stop moving, that's triggered? See, that's why I should read the things. There it is, see? But what do we need to do with the camera? Take a photo? Makes some sense. I don't know. See, now something's called. Oh, we need to like capture that yellow sphere, and that's going to defeat all the enemies. Where's the yellow sphere? And if we stop moving, it's actually triggering the camera. That's a weird way of playing. Oh, there it is. So if we do this, we kill all the enemies? We almost damage them, so okay. Oh, and those might be the yellow or golden things under the score. Okay, and we need to do it one more time. Where it is? There it is. Perfect, we did it 3 times. So actually we did it on time, only with like 14 seconds. I wonder if we didn't do the 3 of them, if we will fail the actual game or not. And the time stops when you do that, so then like it's a way to actually get more points in a small time. So yeah, that's something fun. Now I understand how it works. I wish there is another Archon character to actually play it and see if we can actually do it or not. But yeah, we're going to see what happens in the rest of the challenges. Do we get the maximum score? I think we did. Let's see, what do we get here? This is the only one unlocked. Oh no, they're not Archons. Okay, so then I think this is going to be the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share if you really like it. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.